on YouTube. So there have been a lot of controversies when it comes to relationship between Africans and African Americans, and there have been so many misunderstandings and a lot of arguments and debates. So today I take it upon myself to make a video to just highlight the few reasons why I feel like we are always facing some amount of clash of differences when it comes to dating between Africans and that are born and raised in Africa, and then African Americans that are born and raised in America. So it's simple. Majority of us have the same skin tone and whatever, but there are a lot of differences when it comes to cultural and the dating culture in general. So today we'll be doing something that okay, if you are joining me on Facebook, sorry, I thought I've already started the live on Facebook, but I'm just joining on Facebook now, which is okay, it's fine. So when it comes to dating between Africans and African Americans, like I said earlier on YouTube, there have been so many differences. So today I'm just going to highlight few of the things that I feel that is always bringing that form of misunderstanding or clash of differences between the both parties, despite having the same skin tone and whatever. So I'm gonna start off with when it comes to the American and the American dating culture and how it's different from the ones that are us that are born and raised in Africa, the differences that we have between both parties. So when it comes to the dating culture in America, they have things that are not so okay, I'll put it that way, or common in an African household. But in America, in the States, it's totally okay. They have casual dating, they have online dating, they have the hookup culture, they have gender roles, they have dating etiquette, and they have general influences. It can these general influences that is what got my attention because I was doing a little bit of digging online to see what is this big force all about. Because I've seen many women that are dating African men and they are like, they are not used to the African mindset of relationship and marriages. Then they fall in love with an African, and oh my God, the narcissism and everything. Like, it's majority of them is one of the biggest mistakes of their life. So if you're joining me and you're hearing me okay, please just say hi or give a wave. Thank you very much. And African women, they don't understand what it takes like to be with an African man because their mindset is like it's open, it's more open, it's more advanced compared to us born and raised in Africa. And there is always this cultural clash, cultural differences that is just making them fall apart every time. And then we have online talking about the narcissism of African men, the control, they like to control, they like to be in charge, they like to tell you what to do and what not to do. These are things that are very much okay. In Africa, these things are like okay, they are acceptable in our community. They are not frowned upon. They are not like something like, oh, this is bad. You cannot do this and that to someone's daughter. No. In Africa, no. Being in control and saying this and that to a woman is totally okay. But when you go to the States, you find out these things are not acceptable. Like, we don't do stuff like this here. You have to like, get yourself together and put yourself in certain way. That is why when many American women date African men, like they always fall apart. These are the things. Like when it comes to dating and relationship, I'm all open. Like you can date whosoever you want, whoever makes you feel happy, feel good, makes you feel love. You can go ahead and be with that person. But what I would advise, like you have to take your time to understand, to read, to ask questions, to know about the person you want to enter a relationship with, the person you want to build a life commitment with. Because in Africa, these men are raised and bred differently. They are given so many opportunities that they can do whatever they want. It's okay, it's fine, nobody's gonna question them or tell them that this is not okay, you cannot do this and that to someone's daughter. For African men, that is okay. And the other thing that I find that always being like a form of trouble when it comes to foreign women dating men that are born and raised in Africa, it's when it comes to the area of marriage and being in that committed union and then having to be, that 50-50 household. This particular side I'm directing to American men, you're a foreign man and you want to date an African woman. These are the things that you find very much confusing because you feel like okay in the States, overseas, men and women they share the bills, they pay the bills equally, they do things like that. In Africa, born and raised, we don't do stuff like that. There is nothing like 50-50 in an African household. In Africa, the man pays 100% of the bills. The men take care of the school fees, household bills, food, clothing, medical bills, everything that has to do with family, finances. An African man in an African household, African setting, born and raised, know that he is responsible for all of those things. So when I look sometimes online, we have these foreign men that are dating African women. The first thing, like the majority of the time, they complain a lot that African women like to take. Like when you date an African woman, you have to have loads of money and have to just give and give. That is how we are raised. That is how we wake up each morning. We see that our mothers collecting money for our fathers. We wake up each morning seeing that our fathers are paying the bills. So when we travel overseas and then an African woman that has not yet born and raised to know that our husbands are going to take care of us 100%. If you're going to look for an African girl to get married, just know that she doesn't have that mindset of 50-50 bills. Even if she's working, she will be the one to know how she's going to use her finances. You're not going to tell her that bring your money, like you want to pay 100 euros or 100 dollars for water bill, you are going to give 50 and I'm going to give 50. African girls, we don't think like that because that's not how we are raised and brought up. And then the other differences that I kind of find very hard when it comes to Africans that are born and raised in Africa and African American or foreign men when it comes to dating is the area of that divorce. Divorce rate is very high overseas. Like I watch videos online and I see people getting divorced front, back, center, left, and right. People are getting divorced massively. Whilst in Africa, divorce is kind of frowned upon. And sometimes it's not even about being frowned upon. Majority of the women in Africa are 100% dependent on their husband, like I stated earlier. They're 100% dependent on their husband. They don't have anything, they don't know any knowledge about financial independence and how to work and get a job. Some women, they can have their bachelor's degree, their master's degree, even PhD. If they got married to a very traditional African man, they will tell that woman to be 100% housewife. And trust me, the majority of African girls will not fight back at that idea of being a 100% housewife. For us, for some women in Africa, that is totally fine. To be an 100% housewife. They're not working, they're just at home, you know, having kids, looking after the home, preparing food, hospital runs, school runs, you know, those kind of stuff. So it's very hard for women in Africa to just wake up one morning and feel like this relationship is draining me mentally. I'm no longer the person that that I used to be. Like I don't like like I'm not feeling the vibe of being married. Like I'm not comfortable in this situation. Like I want out. Because here in America, it's very easy. The woman can just pick up one morning and be like, you know what, I'm done. This person is messing up with my mental health. I don't want to deal with this man again. And then you're filing for divorce. It's totally fine, it's totally okay. Because in America, they are raised with that capacity of being financially responsible, financially free. They have their jobs, some of them. They have jobs, they have degrees, they have some of them are even CEOs, they have their businesses, their companies that they are running. So they have that financial freedom. They are not scared of being with the kids all alone and catering for medical bills and all that stuff. But in Africa, it's kind of hard for women to get a divorce because of these factors. Many women have never worked in their life or have this intention of going to work because once they were married, their husband made them the housewife. So that's all that they know. Being at home, cook, clean, look after the kids, hospital runs, school runs, family gatherings, and all. So that's why the divorce rate in Africa sometimes is very hard. You will see women suffering so much of abuse. Some of them are scared of walking away because one, they have to look at the financial aspects of life. Then number two, they have to look at their families. What will my family say? We have families in Africa that are like a taboo for their daughters to have a broken marriage. Like no matter what is happening, you have to be there. You have to fix your marriage. I do not divorce your father. I'm with your father for something years. You cannot come here and come and start divorcing. In our family, we don't have divorce. So many women in Africa, in Africa, they are not comfortable with the idea of divorce because they are not used to it. It's a taboo. It's something that is frowned upon. They are not used to that area of divorce. So the majority of them will stick to a very abusive marriage that is not bringing them any good whatsoever. But they can't walk away because they are not financially free. They are dependent on their husband. What will their family think if they have a divorce? And then they have to look at the factor of their kids. And in Africa, sometimes even the community will make you stay in a very toxic relationship or marriage. Whilst in America, women are not like that. They are like open-minded, like their their mindset is different. They'll be like, I gotta put me first. Like the way they just say that word and then it's done. They don't care what is gonna happen, what will people say, families, community, or my kids. No. different. And they have something again that got them always this, fighting over things. That when it comes to household, being at home. In America, they believe that okay, you both are working. The man is working, the woman is working. They are doing 50-50 in bills and looking after the homes, and they are also doing 50-50 in looking at the household item. When you go to look after the kids, like in the morning, I make breakfast, you drop the kids off at school for daycare, you pick them up, you share household chores, things like that. Whilst in an African setting, the woman is like responsible for everything. You wake up in the morning, you have to prepare or clean in the morning. You have to cook, you have to make breakfast, you have to dress the kids for school, you have to prepare things that your husband is doing. Like I know that there are even some places in Africa that are still like there are still African women till this day that will even pick up what their husband is going to wear for the day. They are going to iron their shirts before the husband goes to work. They are going to make breakfast. They are going to make clothes for the husband to take to work. They are going to make clothes for the kids to take to school. Household management. It's different in both American culture and the African culture. So most times when African Americans come together, like African American women will be like African men are like narcissists, like they are controlling. They like this and that. They want to tell you what to do, and at the same time they want to do this and that. It's because of how they are raised and the things that we grew up in and watching our parents and how they manage homes. And that is what we are accustomed to. That is what we are used to. So to have that change like within a minute is very hard for African men to adjust. So the Western women, in the eyes of some African men, they feel that Western women are like out of control. They are not housewife material. Unless if you come across the African men that just want to play games, because we also have the radicals that want to play games and like they want to just mess around with someone's mental health thinking that it's a joke or it's a game for them. They know very well that they don't have the same cultural background with this person. This relationship is not going to be done because they're going to have so many misunderstandings because of what both of us are used to. They will not care or just drop into that relationship without learning about the cultural and the norms and everything that has to do with relationship that's between these two different people. That's why it's very hard sometimes when I look at interracial relationships and the constant fights and arguments, and sometimes divorce after divorce, they'll have a podcast, they will have a YouTube channel talking about how narcissist that person was. Sometimes this is how these men are raised. And sometimes as African women also, these are the things that we are raised, the form and raised in. You have to be a mother, you have to be a caregiver at the home, you have to look after your husband, you have to look after your kids, you have to cook, you have to clean, you have to go this place and come that place. So
after you have also learned a lesson,